I think I came and seen the castle maybe 2-3 weeks after we started dating. I mean, I was impressed, but not in love.
With the castle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
William Andrew Nicholson lived in Georgia, and he needed a fresh start, so he came here. His sister was living in Maryville, and she told him about the good jobs at the Alcoa plant, and had a revelation while still in Georgia that the Armageddon was coming soon, and he needed to prepare for it, and he would be one of the 144,000 righteous people on the planet to survive the Armageddon and then live for 1,000 years. He came here and bought this land all on credit.
Mr. Nicholson had a wife named Emma Fair. She was a fairly small woman, but she was very active in helping to mix the concrete, preparing the food, job site cleanup. She was definitely a right-hand woman.
Yeah. What's really fantastic is that he did almost all of it himself. He had some help from his son Andrew and his wife, of course. And but for a 61-year-old man to build this, I've been slinging rocks here for years, and it's tough. This place is stone on the outside, stone on the inside, stone all the way in between.
The outer walls range between 24 to 30 inches. The inner walls are about 18 inches.
So 19 is the thinnest.
19's the thinnest.
Yeah.
So pretty thick.
Yeah.
He got a lot of the pink marble from Friendsville. He was very fortunate to get a lot of that for free. The limestone that's here is from right here in the Rock Garden community. He drove around with his 1929 Chevy 1-ton truck between the ages of 61 and 70 and just chucked it in there, if you can say that.
He'd build a wooden-shaped room and set the stones and then pour cement over top of it. It'd go between the gaps in the stones and hit the inside and harden, and then he'd tear down all the wood and build it again for the next room. So he'd use the same wood over and over again.
How did you come to acquire this place?
I was designing a half-stone, half-log house when this came on the TV news that the local landmarks slated for demolition, and I was like, wow, that's a lot better than what I'm designing. So came out and had a look, and I love the place. Yeah, at the fire department, every month I would see somebody would lose their home one way or another. Say, I just love the permanence of it. I was watching a movie downstairs one time when Category 1 tornado actually went right over the castle. I hadn't even noticed. Getting all the utilities working was hard. The electrical conduit's no good. You can't use it. Got to run new stuff. And the drains are buried 3-4 feet deep or more in cement and rock. And
he covered the entire sink in concrete. So you can't go back and fix what's totally in concrete.
Yeah, it's not easy to punch through a wall to take something into another room. I don't feel like an owner so much as a caretaker. The people in this community feel like it's their castle. We carry on the Nicholson tradition of ridiculous overbuilding. A thing of beauty that lasts is never wasted time. We're now focused on having it get enough income to pay for itself. So now we're going in the direction of weddings, parties. We're doing tours on the weekends.
The other thing that we're throwing out is making a portion of it a coffee house.
Oh, yeah.
So that all of the community come and to be able to enjoy the property.
What do you want people to think after a visit to the manor?
No matter where you are in life, what stage, and you lose everything, you can still build it back up. Start from wherever you are.
Yeah.
Don't give up, and you could have a castle of your own.
He was 61 and started from zero. And a lot of people are in the exact place he was when he started this. Well, ask anyone, they'll tell you, if you're 61 years old and you don't have any money, you can't have a castle. I'm sorry, you just can't. There's no way. And yet, here it exists. Impossible things can happen. He did something meaningful. Like I say, he made something beautiful that lasts. And that's never a waste.
I'm going to ask the question that's on everyone's mind. Is the manor haunted?
We just don't comment on that.